Welcome back to episode 3 on Car Mechanic Simulator. This is the RX7 build when 3 become 1 part 2. Few things have happened since the last episode. I had to do a let's play, I had to do a stream, so I put everything in the warehouse from the previous cars and it wouldn't let us take everything back out. It said that it was full. I also went ahead and stripped out the silver RX7. I did start recording and I was stripping the car to bits. I started building the engine and the game crashed on us, and because I'm so used to not saving games, I didn't have anything saved, and when I loaded back in it had brought us back to where I was when I'd first started. So what I went and done is strip the car down and we're going to crack on from there. So all I've done is, last time you would have seen that I stripped down the green car and the red car. Now we've stripped down the silver car, and as I was saying earlier about the warehouse, the parts that are in there, me inventory on me person is not large enough to take it all back out, which is crazy because everything that's in there I took off my person and put in. But so we're gonna have a bit of a back and forth of restoring parts, but we're gonna start off now with what I've just stripped off the silver car, and we'll just hit all of these. See what we got left with. Come on. So I know that I said that I was maybe going to just leave it at the stripping down of the two cars. Kind of glad I haven't. I have noticed a few things when I started building the engine in the video that, well, it all went wrong because the game crashed. There was a few bits like the rotors and stuff, they don't transfer over. So once I realised that, it wasn't going to fly for the 3 to 1. There is going to be parts that I'm going to have to buy, which is a shame, but we'll do what we can. Right, I don't want to take them wheels. I don't want to scrap them wheels, so we'll take them off now. Get that one separated and then we'll work on the rest. So yeah, a few things I noticed. Obviously it's a learning curve. This is just episode 3. And we'll go from there and see what happens. Is it going to get rid of the tyres? I don't think it will if I go all the way to 80. Or 93, either way. Right, so yeah, it's kept the wheels and tyres so we can deal with this later. And now we're going to go back over here and fill it with everything from the warehouse so we can refurb the parts in there. Delete the ones we don't need. And we'll get building the car up. I think I'm going to build the car first and do the engine last on this one. So, oh, wrong button. We'll do that and go from there. Something I did notice is that most of me, the only parts that were 100% on the exterior, apart from the panels that were already on the silver car, were the headlights and rear lights. They came off the green car. Glass came off the green car, so we're scored there because you can't repair. Well, it wouldn't let me repair them. I don't know if you can in the game or not. I'm obviously still new to this, being episode 3. So we'll just take as much as we can until the inventory's full. Come on. Interior as well. I've just seen the interior there. I don't think the interior can be repaired. Obviously in real life, yes it can, but don't know if that can be. So we'll learn it together. We'll find out if you can or you can't. I'm just going to check and see if I have a battery that can go on here. Yep, that one can get charged. That's the battery we're going to use in the car. Next, we're going to go with the repair bench and start repairing all these parts. Hold on. Can't be many left now. This is a lot more parts than what I was expecting. Right, so we've got that. Let's take a look at our parts list. Right, there's still a hell of a lot, so let's go up to 90% again. Right, cool. Oh, so this time, oh no, they're 94. Yeah, so like I was saying about the lights and stuff, some of them are sitting at high 90s, but we wanted to use 100% parts. Even some of the glasses at 99, and I wanted to use it at 100. So we'll crack on repairing all of these parts. I keep pressing the wrong button. Get all of these. Obviously rubber bushings we've already spoke about in the previous episode. They're not going to refurb filters, things like that. They're not repairable, sorry. So the brake pads are another one. Discs sometimes don't. Calipers you can sometimes repair them, so hopefully with them. What else is there? Oops. Spark plugs. That's another one. Didn't think of that when I started it, but hey ho. Let's now check the inventory again. Sell parts. Let's take it up to 90 again. And hopefully this is the last run that we'll have to do. I am just going to leave the... I know the suspension, most of it can't be repaired. So every time I press the wrong button. We'll leave that and the wheels in because I should be able to get away with the wheels that I have on us once I split them. Right, so with that being done, let's start building this car up. I'm going to go with the exterior first. Right, so we've got 3 fenders at 100%. All 3 came out there. All 3 front bumpers. Lights last time was the green ones. It's done exactly the same again. Check the right fender. Yep, all 3 have came out. Hood I think it's the same. What about the side mirrors? Lights last time was green. Yep, it's off the green car. It's been a little bit of a saviour, that car. Windows the same, green. All 3 side mirrors came through, so that's pretty good to know. 100% on that window. Did I put the other window in? And lastly, the windscreen. Right, so now that's done. Let's go back into normal mode. Oh wait, I'm already in normal mode. Okay, cool. Drop that down. So that is the body of a car ready to go. Obviously we're going to go to liquid paint. Let's get this up on the jack, on the lift even. What can I build? Right, let's see what it give her. Right, front cross member is good. Steering rack, did we get one of them? Yes, we did. Did the tie rods? I didn't think the tie rods would, but we might get lucky. Nope, no tie rods. Knuckle? I have a knuckle. Ooh, lower suspensions almost made it. But there's no rubber bushings, right? Okay, we expected that. We did mention it. No sway bars, right? Wasn't expecting that. Let's go put this with the knuckle on. Front axle knuckle cover. Yes, some of them came through. Wheel hub. Done. Spin round and yep, so that's in place. I'm not expecting the bearing to have came through. No, we need to buy bearings. Discs, we need to buy discs. Can I cheat and put that on? No, I need to be in the other part of the car. Right, so I'll buy some rubber bushings there. Let's go to the parts shop and press X. I'm going to buy 10 of those because we're going to need them. And I'm going to buy 10 of those. I don't think I actually need 10 on this vehicle, but I'm buying them just in case. Whoa, why is that rusted? Did I just not see something there? 100%. Bushing's 100, that's 100. Why are you going on rusted? No, that's not happening. Let's try a different arm. Ooh. Okay. That's a crazy one considering it's in 100%. But okay, we'll let that fly for now. Have I glitched it because I've had that many cars in the same parts? Maybe we'll have. We'll find out, I guess. I've used all the road bushings straight away. Okay, let's go back in. Buy another 10. See, that one looks brand new. Knuckle cover. Wheel hub, yeah, we didn't go with that. Right, so we need 2 anti-brake discs, a sway bar, inner and outer tie rods, so we'll get them now. And we need inner times 2, outer times 2, and what sway bar was it? I'm just going to take, I think it was front sway bar. Right, we'll just go with that one. I might be wrong. We'll find out now. What should be front sway bar A? No, I got the right one. So put you in. Get the disc on. Oh, I didn't get the bearing, did I? Idiot. I don't know why I've just bought 4. We only need 2, I believe, for this car. You guys don't have them. What do they? Might. No wheel hubcaps, okay. I think we do need 4 of them, so... buy 4 just in case. Brake pads. No brake pads, so I'm buying 4 sets now. We'll find out how the caliper's done. I'm hoping we've at least saved a few calipers, but we'll find out. If I can get away with a handful of them, 1 or 2 will do. Right. So that part built up. We obviously need to put the front shock absorber A on. I haven't stripped them down because I know that they won't repair. So let's go buy some new ones. Oops. Two of them and front spring. 2 of them. Right, let's get this built up. Oh. Going to put it on, I haven't even made them. Get this one done, then we'll get the next one. Get that on. Move on to the rear suspension. So, suspension. So far, what I've realised is suspension, rotors, filters, anything that's got rubber on it, so the belts and whatnot, none of them can be restored. No front end links, really? Really surprising, that one. Right, this side's built up. Ah, tie rods. Wonder why it's not asking us to put the wheel on. Sweet, that's one side done. Let's move on to the other. That's really bugging us. Is that coming up as like... Why? Okay. Rubber bushing is low. Which rubber bushing? Yeah, it was that one. Okay, right. I must have put dodgy rubber bushings in and not realised. 100%, 100%. Strange. Strange little glitch there. Let's just check. Parts condition all 100%. Right, I'll take that. The bearing in. Hubcap. Pads. I can't remember what the calipers were like. Yeah, we had a few, didn't we? Yeah, we do more for calipers. Have a few spares left over. Let's get the front shocker on before I do anything else, and we'll get the sway bar, sorry, the front end link bar on. Right, so now we just need to put that little outer tie rod on. That's that one completed. Let's move on to the rears. Right, what do we have to play with here? Right, we've got a rear axle knuckle housing, that's good. Wheel hub, good start. Better start. Oh, cool. That went on. Right, rear shock absorber. That's probably not have made the cut. No, didn't think so. What about this rear wheel hub? Yes, that did. Good to know. Get that bolted up. Can you break this? Didn't think so. So we need to buy them. Leave them for a little bit later. I just want to check the condition there. I don't like putting these. Yeah, that's fine. The little glitch there has kind of freaked us out a bit. Right, we need a rear sway bar B. Did the fuel tank make the cut? No, so we need a fuel tank. Rear shock absorber A. Let's get them now. Get these on to see what it looks like. Oh, bad camera on the way. Right, did the rear suspension on B make it? Yes, it did. Good to know. Spin around here. Did I buy the sway bar? No, I didn't. Let's get that now. Get that on. What's that? A sway bar rear end link. Oh, sweet. That bushing that I always forget about. Rear suspension arm made the cut. Fair play to them as well. Did the rear suspension make it? Like the spring cap. Spring probably hasn't. Didn't think so. No rear shock absorber cap, really? Buy 2 of them. Did any of the exhaust? Can I just... No. Well, the rear muffler didn't. So out of 3 of them, the 3 exhaust pipes, none of them made the cut. Not very good, is it? Did a fuel pump make the cut? Oh, we got 3. So all 3 of them made the cut on that one, but not a sausage when it came to the other parts. I need to go buy some rubber bushings. And whilst I'm here, sell them so that we don't have a problem again. Buy them so we'll have them, and let's crack on. Yeah, shot, get that in. Sway bar end link, single bolt, nice and easy. That bushing so I don't forget about it, because you know I will. Two bolts for the rear suspension arm. Rear spring. Cap. Anything else on here? Yes, that will be on there. Rear suspension arm needs to go. Bushing in there before I forget it. Oh, so it did, yeah, I was right, it did need 4 bearings on this. We don't have this, do we? No. Rear drive axle made the cut, which is good to know. Did I buy extra brake pads? Yes, I did. Caliper. And that's up to the wheel, right. So far, rear suspension is in. Front suspension is in. Good. We've still got the engine to build, which is over there. It's going to be built on the crate. And let's see what we get in here. So the middle mufflers make it. No, it's looking like it's going to be a full exhaust system. Yeah, full exhaust system needs to be bought. And we've got the engine in. So we're going to drop that down. Lift that up. Right. Let's make a start on the engine. Oops, wrong one. Right, so far good start. Better start. Now last time the rotors inside, they didn't refurbish them for us. These triangular things, yeah, yep, still the same this time. So we'll just build up what we can. Got enough turbos, one off every car. And the ignition coil, I remember last time didn't. Yep, I did the spark plugs. Obviously a fuel filter isn't going to weigh that. So we need to start buying stuff. So let's buy the rotors first. Did I spell that wrong? There they are. No, it's rotor. Let's quickly get these in. Manifold make the cut? Yes, it did. Alternator? Oh, we've got an alternator. Good going. Water pump. Please say water pump made the cut. Right, idler roller didn't last time. No, I did the crankshaft counterweight. Yes, there's a lot of parts on this that didn't make the cut. Flywheel. I mean, I'm not gonna have the fuel filter again. Did the fuel rail? Intake manifold. Get that built up. Right. We need to start buying parts, but I am going to wrap up this episode there. Going to wrap this up and jump straight onto the next one. So by the time you're seeing this, you'll see the final of the car tomorrow. What we're going to do is get the engine in. I'll do it all on camera as well, so you don't miss a thing, and I won't forget to save. And then we are going to paint the car. So if you have a colour in mind that you would like the car, drop it in the comments below. Let us know. You'll have roughly about 24 hours before the next upload. So you'll have a little gap to tell us what colour you want it. I am thinking, I am thinking of going yellow, like a candy yellow on the chromey finish they've got, maybe a bit of orange in there, or going like a dark chrome blue. But we'll have a look. If there's anything you want us to try, drop it in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.